morning, and welcome to episode number 333 of Simplifying Live with me, Shashank Nigam, your host and the CEO of Simplifying. Hong Kong Airlines published an airfare just last week, from Los Angeles to Shanghai, Bali, and a bunch of destinations in Asia for $560 round trip in business class. I'm not kidding you. $560 round trip from Los Angeles across the Pacific in business class. It was clearly an airfare, or a fare that was completely unrealistic and different from the $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 fares we are used to for these sectors across the Pacific. What would you do if you were caught in this situation? Well, it was the first time Hong Kong Airlines was caught in it, and they dealt with it better than most airlines that I've come across have dealt with it. Not only did they decide to honor it, but it's the way that they honored the fare that's caught everyone's attention. Firstly, Hong Kong Airlines respected the fare and announced that they were respecting the fare within 48 hours. Many of the times when there is an airfare, airlines don't give a response or give a muted response that, oh, you know what, we don't have a choice and we're going to honor it. Hong Kong Airlines did it differently. Hong Kong Airlines issued a statement saying, you know what, we did it and we're going to honor it. It's almost as if they're saying it is the right thing to do and that is why we are honoring it. It's like saying we've made a promise to our passengers, which is the fare, and that is why we're going to keep our promise. It's rare in airlines these days to show this attitude, and I think that's what's different. George Liu, the Chief Marketing Officer at Hong Kong Airlines, posted on Facebook and Twitter a bit of behind the scenes as well, how he was barbecuing at a friend's place, and suddenly he got this news and everyone was talking about it. There was lots of conference calls, and finally they decided to make this expensive investment in honoring the fare. I'll think for the publicity they've got from this, it's not an expensive mistake. This was money well spent because of the amount of engagement they've received on Twitter as well as top frequent flyer blogs. To give you some perspective, Hong Kong Airlines is not Cathay Pacific. It is not Singapore Airlines. It is a small but fast-growing airline in Asia which is now expanding its wings. So it can do with all the publicity it can get, especially in the US and here in the West. So they did really well because when life gave them lemons, they made lemonade. Hong Kong Airlines' Twitter response was the most engaging tweet that the airline has ever produced in terms of engagement it got on Twitter. That itself is quite a big deal. It got covered on lots of blogs. And not only that, lots of frequent flyers will now be trying out Hong Kong Airlines business class product for the first time, especially from Los Angeles, where it's going to introduce a new business class product come September. So overall, a big win for Hong Kong Airlines. But I have to admit that there's some perspective here. Airfares are not new. Airlines honoring airfares is not new as well. This was different. Previously, Qatar Airways has published airfares, and that all led to conspiracy theories that they're intentionally doing it. You've got the likes of British Airways, which retracted and did not honor airfares, and the likes of Virgin and Wizz Air jumped in and said, you know what, we'll do this, and our fares are cheaper than British Airways. So Hong Kong Airlines, instead of letting a competitor gain from this publicity, jumped on it, and I think they did right by saying that they're doing the right thing. Let me know what you think. Check out the blog post from 1 Mile at a Time in the show notes to find out more details. And I will love to have your thoughts on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or, wow, YouTube. Meanwhile, you guys have a fantastic day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Till then, have a great one. Bye-bye. Hope this doesn't topple again.